It's a real thrill for me to be here today.
You mentioned the preparation. It just doesn't start a week before this event. Just go through that. And how do you get ready for something this big?
Well, usually the committee will take a couple of weeks to cool off here in the August heat after everything wraps up. But we actually do have a wrap-up meeting just weeks after to discuss, everything that went well, things we can improve upon, and really start attacking things for next year. And if you can believe it, even entertainment has already been decided for the 2012 festival as we speak, and we're sitting here. So.
You're the chairperson. You have a great committee, and they help a lot, don't they?
Oh man, the committee is unbelievable. I would say, again, our entertainment coordinators, Gary and Marcia, they work round the clock. All year long. They're planning things for next year. They actually go and preview the bands and all the entertainment acts that we see. We've got a few new faces on the committee this year, also, Kurt, that are people that are really eager to be involved. So.
33 years of this. What are the highlights for this year's fest? That's what people care about the most.
Oh, the highlights. Oh, gosh, there's so many to mention. Of course, you'll get even more of a rundown as far as the live entertainment that we'll have, Kurt, from Gary Schnell here today. But I would say that I personally am really looking forward to the Elvis entertainer that's coming tonight. He's from Chicago, Windy City Elvis. He's actually going to be performing 2 different times on the West Side stage, and I think that's going to be really exciting. Other things that are new, not so much an event, but something that we're really proud of as a committee. We have actually are going green this year with the Strassenfest, Kurt. So we decided it was more than just the black, red, and yellow every year. We're all about being green now too. So you'll actually see on a very small scale. Of course, we have to start slow for the first year, but you will find appropriate recycling bins for all your plastic and aluminum cans this year.
How'd that idea come about? Is it just something that everybody talked about?
I'd love to just take credit for that and say that I thought it up, but no, that's actually been something that the community and the committee has mentioned before in the past, and it makes perfect sense too. We recycle at home. We should recycle at the fest too. There's obviously a lot of waste that comes from that. So
it's kind of neat what the committee has to do. That you want to keep the things that have worked down through the years with a good balance of new things, and that's kind of neat what you guys do. And I'm sure that's may be a challenge at some point.
Well, it certainly is. Whether it's an event or it's entertainment, you always want to keep those tried and true favorites that everybody, looks forward to from year to year participating in. But, then you also have to keep some things fresh, certainly. We would definitely want to, keep people coming back to see something new and not just have the same old every single year.
You got the big thing is downtown, but you got things throughout the city, which is kind of neat. Everybody knows that the Strassenfest is in town, most certainly.
Absolutely. It would be hard to miss. We always say downtown Jasper, it seems like, but it really is much more than that now, Kurt, as you had mentioned in your question. I think it's amazing. We've got not only 3 different stages, the 2 on the square, 1 in the beer garden, but we've also got entertainment at the train depot and at the log barn during the barbecue contest. It seems like you can't go anywhere. Jasper now is seeing something that's Strassenfest related, and we're very proud of that.
A lot of people will come into town for this year's event. Do you guys have a number figure that you can put on?
Well, we've attempted. It's funny. It's been a discussion at one of our last meetings, just how many people actually show up at the Strassenfest. And I will say that we've never done a formal study or anything, Kurt, but we predict, just based on some of our rough estimates, that each year we probably will receive about 25,000 guests that come.
And it's neat, too. You get a lot of help from the city, especially Ramey Eckerly and his crew.
Oh, boy,
Mr. Doug Tarvin and his crew at the police. So that's kind of neat to have that in order when you begin a fest like this.
Absolutely. Of course, all those things are done months in advance. scheduling street closures, which we help, so thankful for Ramey and his crew for that, and certainly for Doug Tarvin and for keeping all those regulations enforced for us, too. But they're a great group to work with, and the city's obviously been, very, very helpful in this process. They're very helpful.
As the lady in charge, what are you looking forward to the most this weekend?
Oh boy, probably a little rest and relaxation after. No, really, everything. I have to admit, I was telling Kurt earlier before we had gone on that I enjoy the preparation so very much. It's even right now I keep figuring it can't get any better than this. And if everything's going to be as good as what the past few days have been preparation wise, I think we're in for a really big surprise this weekend. So I'm looking forward to it all. I'll be everywhere.
All right, Meredith, we appreciate you stopping by again. I know you're busy, especially this morning. We see you running in and out of this building because you work here too.
That's right.
Have a great day and the great rest of the weekend. You've done a great job so far, and best of luck.
Thank you very much, Kurt. Thank you.
That's Meredith Vogel, the chairperson of this year's Strassenfest. We'll have more Strassenfest live on WJTS and WBDC right after this. All right, you nailed it.
That was easy.
You're good.
Good. Who's on next? Pat, or the
What's
young
that?
Kids? Young kids come on next?
What was? Did we have something at the beginning?
Yeah, it didn't
Are you
switch
ready?
to the thing. It went 2 to
I saw.
It went 2 to 1 again. But
They'll take good care
That's
of you.
probably what I should have done. I didn't fix the time on that.
get that other part.
Oh.
Well, trouble.
Oh, Donna.
Hey, how are
Good
you?
morning.
All right, guys, go over and now sit you on stools.
Avery, Trace, what's happening? What's going on? Need a chair for Donna?
Are you gonna
He's
stand
gonna-
there?
You guys having fun so far?
Yeah.
Really? So you ready for the Strassenfest?
Yeah.
Well, good. Good. I'll
The
talk.
ground is sparkling in the lights. It looks
I'll talk to
very pretty.
Donna first, and I'll talk to you guys. Okay?
Is that okay?
Don't be shy. Tell me anything you want to tell me.
My little cheat notes. Is that okay?
She's been coming in here to do this longer than you guys have been
Hey,
alive.
now that's not true. Oh, it is true.
You're gonna talk to her first and then?
Donna first.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is true.
Nah.
We'll see her some more.
It's good. Good. You guys nervous?
No.
This is the
adults
best.
out in the room
This
are
is the
more
best part of
nervous.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
Everybody loves this segment. I should just get up and leave.
No, that's okay. We need her here, don't we?
Okay.
Well, I should come and watch it. I'll be quiet, I promise.
We are back on Strassenfest Live. We are very happy to be joined by Little Miss and Mr. Coordinator Donna Stemley, our Little Miss Avery Bartley, and our Little Mr. Trace Weidenbender here this morning. They're all fired up to join us on Strassenfest Live. And Donna, another Strassenfest is here, another contest the other night. How was your contest this year?
Wonderful. It works out so well. We had 33 children, 10 boys and 23 girls. I wish to thank everyone who helped me because that's a lot of children to control. And they did a fabulous job. Our MC was Matt Eckert, Executive Director of Holiday World, and Vanessa Hickman helped him, the 2010 Junior Miss. So it was a fun day, wasn't it, kids?
Yeah.
Like you said, our first person to win was Avery Bartley. Second was Trace Weidenbender as a little mister. Our first runner-up was Ava Harmon and Ryan Summersine, and second runner-up was Caitlin Stemley and Gabe Schmidt. And these kids are gonna have a blast.
Donna, it's not just the night of the contest that you get ready for. How did you start getting ready, and how soon do you get ready for this year's event?
Starting the very day after, no, just about. We, as the Queen, Junior Miss, and I get together and decide where exactly we're going to have it, get that place settled, and then you work throughout the year. It's to a point where it's pretty easy now.
Did you have to cut down your entrance, or did you get the right amount that entered?
I actually will allow up to 50. So I am pleased with 33.
Well, that sounds good. And a couple of years ago, they changed from the night before the fest to the Saturday before. Has that helped you out as far as the contest is concerned?
It helps us out, and it helps the families
Right.
out so much to prepare because it's a lot to get ready for, and doing it in a night is just like a nightmare itself. So this way, the Queen can come along. She can organize what all the kids do because we incorporate all of our winners doing things during the fest, and it makes for a more fun time.
Sounds great. Avery Bartley, you are our little miss. Congratulations. Are you having fun so far?
Yes, I'm having a lot of fun so far.
Great. Who are your parents?
My parents are Christy and Keith Bartley.
Are you going to IU or Purdue? I'm going to put you on the spot here.
Purdue.
Oh, Dad is not going to be happy with that. Mom will be overjoyed. Where do you go to school?
I go to Precious Blood.
Great. What's your favorite class?
My favorite class is math.
Math. And you have a favorite teacher? And you can't say your mom.
No, not really.
You know, no favorite teacher. Well, that's good. You make everybody happy that way.
Yeah.
What have you been doing this summer to keep busy since school's
I've
out?
been swimming. I've been playing with friends and family. I've been doing a lot of stuff and enjoying Strassenfest a little, and it's been a lot of fun.
What's going to be the best part of the weekend? What are you going to think you're going to enjoy the most?
I think I might enjoy the most being in lots of parades. I think that'll be a lot of fun.
Get to ride in the convertible and wave to everybody?
Yeah.
You've been practicing that since you won the other night?
Kind of.
God, you got your parade wave ready to go. Did they ask you a question on stage the other night?
Yes, they asked me, what's your favorite kind of music to listen to?
What'd you tell them?
I told them ballet, and I did a little twirl.
Oh, that sounds great. What did they tell you you'd be doing this weekend?
Well, I'm gonna be being at Strassenfest a lot and being in parades, and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Are you looking forward to hanging out with Hannah and getting to pass out all the trophies and ribbons
Yeah.
and things like that at the events?
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
All right, Avery, congratulations, and have fun this weekend, okay? And you
Okay.
can pass. Okay, he's got a mic already, so you can still hold on to that one. You're fine.
Thank you.
Trace, congratulations. Are you having fun so far?
Yeah,
All right. Who are your parents?
Greg and Joe Weinbrenner,
Great. Where do you go to school?
Fifth Street.
Fifth Street School. Do you have a favorite class?
Yeah,
What would that be?
music.
Music, too. Okay. What have you been doing this summer to keep out of trouble? Or have you been in trouble?
Playing
Playing? Playing what? What do you like to play?
Wii.
Wii. That sounds good. What's your favorite game?
Mario Kart.
Well, that sounds good. What was your favorite part of the contest the other night? Did you have a favorite?
No.
Not really. What did they ask you on stage?
What's your favorite subject in school?
And you said music, huh? Can you sing?
Yeah.
What's your favorite song to sing? Should I ask you to sing? You don't want to sing.
No.
Okay, that sounds good. What are you going to be doing during the fest this year? What did they say some of your jobs will be?
Going to the Strassenfest a lot.
Well, that sounds good. Are you looking forward to being in the parade?
Yeah.
Got a parade wave too?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. So overall, you're very happy that you've entered the contest now
Yeah.
that you've won? Well, that sounds good, Trace, Avery. You guys did a great job today. I think I could have just got up and left and let you handle things. So congratulations once again, and
Thanks.
have fun this weekend.
'Kay.
All right, that's Avery Bartley, Trace Weidenbender, and Donna Stemley as they competed or had fun in the Little Miss, Little Mister contest this past week, and looking forward to all the Strassenfest events coming up this weekend. Stay tuned. We'll have more Strassenfest live on WJTS 18 and WBDC Radio right after this. All right, good job. Purdue, you going to Purdue? Your dad's not going to like that, is he? Neither is Meredith.
That's right. Thank you, Kurt.
Okay, thanks.
Nice job you guys did. Good job.
Good morning. Darla, what's up? Good.
Looks different in here, doesn't it?
Hey, Chloe. Good job.
Thank you. Do you know Chloe?
No. I will pretty soon, right? You can pick that up and talk, and like the others did, you can say anything you want.
Okay, are you going to me first?
Yeah, I'll talk to you a little bit. It's basically the same thing with Donna about the contest and things
Okay.
like that. So I should still go when it pops up.
Yeah, he's trying to fix it. I don't know what it's doing, but it's going to the wrong end.
Yeah,
I think we switched around.
it's good.
But just, you can go when it goes black.
Okay.
Switch it real quick.
Okay.
That way it'll ring.
Okay.
I don't know what the problem is.
Well, when you try to do both, it's hard.
See all the questions.
Oh Oh, you do? Well, that's good. I should just give them to you, right? Tess would be great if you could have the questions beforehand, wouldn't it? Exactly. Did you have fun at the contest?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Oh, that's good.
Nervous.
Nervous. That's good. Yeah, I know.
You don't get nervous doing this, do you?
Sometimes, not really. This stuff, because I don't do it every day, but like when I do my job, I don't. It's weird because like thousands of people could be listening or watching. Okay. Welcome back to Strassenfest Live here on WBDC and WJTS. We're joined by the Junior Miss Chloe Smith and the coordinator of the contest or pageant, Darla Blasey. Guys, thank you very much for coming this morning. Darla, how was your contest? We talked to Donna about hers. How did yours go?
It went very well. We had 18 contestants this year, and they all did a wonderful job. They had to do an interview with judges in the afternoon. It was a 3-minute interview, and then that evening they were on stage twice. They introduced themselves. We learned a little bit about their community project, and then they came out in their dress. So it was a great group of girls to work with.
For years, we had the Little Miss and Mister and the Queen contest. Do you find having this little middle contest neat as far as running that and how that's going?
Definitely. We hope that it'll also give these girls an idea of what it's all about and how fun it is, and that they'll come back too and be part of the Miss Strassenfest someday. So.
And like Donna said, I'm sure it's nice having the contest on Saturday. That way you get a little more prep for the week's events instead of maybe having it like last night.
Right, definitely. I think it gives all of the kids and their parents an opportunity to kind of just really understand what their activities and involvement's going to be for the week and kind of get organized. And I think it's a great time.
Do you guys have any preparation things before with the girls, or is that just maybe basically a night of the event deal?
We do have a couple rehearsals.
Okay.
They have, of course, an opportunity to learn about the contest the very first time we meet with them, and then we do have a dress rehearsal and then another rehearsal with them.
All right, well that sounds great, Darlie. You do a great job, and we'll talk to Chloe here.
Okay.
All right, Chloe, you're on the spot now. Relax. So who are your parents?
My parents are Brian and April Smith.
All right. Where do you go to school?
I go to Jasper Middle School.
How fun is that?
It's good.
You like the new building out there? I guess it's not new anymore. Is that a neat school?
It's nice.
All right. What do you like to do in school? What's your favorite subject?
I like science the best.
Great. Do you have a favorite teacher?
No, not really.
All of them, right?
Yes.
Well, that's good. What made you want to enter the Little Miss contest?
Well, my mom wanted me to do it, and then I was like, yeah, I'll do it. It sounds fun.
What are some of the things that you had to do in the contest?
Well, we had to do a little interview with the judges, and then we had to have makeup done, of course, and we had to just walk on stage.
When you had the interview with the judges, what kind of things did they talk to you about or ask you?
They asked me about my application. They asked me what Destination Imagination was, and I explained to them that it's this fun activity where you go on stage and you perform.
Great.
So.
Did you have to answer a question on the stage, or was that it?
That was it.
Oh,
We
okay.
didn't have to, yeah.
Well, that sounds good. What are going to be your duties during the weekend here at the Strassenfest?
I'm going to be handing out awards at activities, and I'm just going to be walking around the Strassenfest.
Sounds great. What are you looking forward to the most? What are you going to think you'll enjoy the most this weekend?
I think I'll enjoy just walking around, seeing everybody.
Cool. Are you looking forward to the parade?
Yes.
Oh, that'll be a lot of fun riding in the cars and being a part of that parade. Chloe, congratulations. Thanks for coming this morning. You'll be busy. And Darla, thank you as well. You do a great job with this. And best of luck with all the activities this weekend.
Thank you. Can I mention
you.
the
Go
other
ahead.
winners? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
First runner-up was Chloe Berger. Second runner-up was Gracie Huffman. And Miss Congeniality for the Junior Miss was Priscilla Olson. And Miss Photogenic was Taylor Stillwell. So shout out to those girls and their parents.
Great. That's Darla Blasey and Chloe Smith with the Junior Miss contest for this year's Strassenfest. We've got more Strassenfest live here on WBDC and WJTS-18 television right after this. Good job. Killed it. Thanks, Darla. Thank you. Yeah.
Sweaty for the next
Aren't we all? These lights are bad. Did it get you? Thanks, Darla. I appreciate it. Sound all right? Becky, what's going on? What's happening? Did you get? You don't have your car anymore?
My convertible?
Yeah.
Victoria flipped it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she flipped it upside down.
What did you get now?
I'm driving a, where do you want her there?
Yeah, you're right here. Hannah. I thought I saw you driving something else. I did not know that. I'm sorry.
She flipped it upside down in a pond with the top down.
No.
Yeah, that was last summer.
Gosh, that's why I haven't seen you for so long.
And she walked away.
Great. Hi, Hannah. How you doing?
I'm good, thanks.
Good.
So is this going to be painful or painless?
Painless. It always is. You've been doing this
My hair
forever.
look all right?
Yeah, it looks beautiful. Let me pull this back in the back. How many minutes do we have?
As long as you want. As long as you want. You better, you know. That's good. So how have you been, Becky? All right?
I've been good.
Good.
I'm driving it's an SUV now.
Well, that sounds good.
Well, it's not a convertible, but I thought I've got a younger one, Vanessa, so I thought I'd better wait till she gets out of high school and then I'll get my fun toy.
Well, that's good.
I don't want anybody else flipping.
Fun toy.
It is.
So any really tough ones
No,
in there?
you've already done the tough part. The contest was the tough part. Now it's all fun.
They won't hear that. Okay, we got 10 seconds.
Welcome back to Strassenfest Live here on WBDC and WJTS-18 television. We are very happy to be joined by our Strassenfest queen, Hannah Burgess, and Becky Hickman, who coordinates the Queen's Contest. And Becky, how was the contest? I know it was a big event, and you guys always do a super job with it. How'd it go?
Oh, thank you, Kurt. It was a wonderful event. You know, there is a lot of work behind the scenes that to make the Miss Strassenfest, Junior Miss, and the Little Miss and Mister. And if I could, right now, I would like to say thank you to a few people, and I hope I don't leave anybody out. Darla Blasey and Donna Stimley are just huge helpers, and then Fred Rouston takes care of all the technical, backstage, the lighting, the sound, the video. Doug Ubler stepped in and helped, and then Victoria, my daughter, actually ran all the PowerPoint presentations this year. And then Jim Ball with Jasper Engines, he takes us and records the videos for us. And this year it was interesting. It was storming the night we were supposed to record down at the Riverwalk. So
You mean it rained?
It
One
rains.
point? Yeah.
It rains.
It's hard to believe.
So Jim did a nice job putting the background in. And then, of course, Gene Kuntz and Maureen Braun, they emceed the pageant this year.
How many entrants did you have, Becky?
Kurt, we had 8 this year,
Okay.
and a little down from previous years. I'd like to see that number back up,
Right.
Because there is a $1,000 scholarship. Hannah receives $1,000, and then even first
Super.
runner-up Kelsey Margarita receives $500. And along with that, there's a lot of nice gifts that the local marches provide to each of the contests. So I think it's a wonderful opportunity to grow some interviewing skills and to feel confident about themselves on stage. And so I'd like to see more girls enter.
Talked to Darla and Don about this. Has the weekend before for the contest, the Saturday, has that helped a lot over the Wednesday that you guys used to have it?
Kurt, I think it definitely helps a great deal, and it's really more about planning. Hannah has been super already at pulling together all the dirndls and the German outfits, and then the whole schedule. There's just so many events that go on, and so Hannah has coordinated. The Queen and the Little Miss and Little Mister and Junior Miss will go to some functions, and then she's also said, okay, the first runner-ups and the second runners will go up. So we'll have a wider touch point with everyone at the fest.
How did the middle school work out for you guys having it out there?
The middle school worked out really well. We had a lot of room in the very back, and so we could easily find a room large enough to hold all of the 33 littles for Donna, and then separate the junior miss and the miss. And I thought it worked out really well.
When you guys decide, you know, that we're going to start working on this contest and pageant, when does it start? I'm sure you guys do preparation, you know, get-togethers and whatnot. How'd that go?
That went, we started actually last year after the fest. We get together, excuse me, and we kind of debrief this year's and say, okay, well, what didn't work so well? What could we change? What do we definitely want to keep? And we also take feedback from the community. We've heard, actually last year or this year, we incorporated a community involvement for the Miss. Darla had incorporated that with the junior miss last year, and it was such a huge hit. Yeah. So we incorporated that this year. So we take a look at and see what we want to do different for next year, and then we start putting the applications out there in the spring, and then we'll go around and talk to the different schools, probably April time frame.
Did the girls have activities before the night of the contest, like little get-togethers or lunches or whatever?
Yeah, they did. They did their 8 hours of community involvement,
Okay.
and they could choose at any of the non-for-profit organizations here. I think Hannah, she'll talk about her community involvement at the hospital in just a moment. And so we get together and we practice. We sit down and we talk about interviewing skills. Most of them, some of them have went through interviews already. Some of them just still in high school haven't had an opportunity to sit down in front of three judges. So we sit down and interview them, and then we talk about making it easy to turn on stage. And then, of course, the video, I think, is probably one of the pieces of the contest that gets a little maybe more makes them more nervous because they're standing in front of a camera and they're recording a 30-second video about their community involvement. So that takes some preparation.
Gets you ready for this, right?
Yes, it does.
When you go to the pageant that night, what are the stages of the contest? I know they interview, they go on stage. What's that all about?
The first, of course, in the afternoon they have an interview with 3 judges, and then at night the Miss come out in their interview outfit and they introduce themselves to the audience and to the judges. And then this year we did the community involvement video during that first piece, and then the junior miss come out in their interview outfit, and then we bring back the miss in their sportswear attire. They get those outfits from Just Whimsy and The Looking Glass, and it's part of that modeling, feeling comfortable on stage. And then we bring the junior miss back out in their evening gown or their party dress, and then the miss come out in their evening gown and they have an on-stage question.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Hannah Burgess, congratulations
Thank you
on
very much.
winning. Who are your parents?
My parents are Scott and Suzanne Burgess.
Mm-hmm. How did it feel to be named queen?
Well, I couldn't believe it. I was pretty surprised, to say the least. All of the girls were excellent candidates, friends of mine now, and so I was very surprised when they announced my name, but overjoyed, of course. Very excited. With
the little miss and mister, maybe the junior miss, they get some coaxing from their parents. How do the people in your situation, being a little bit older, why did you decide to be in this contest?
Well, first I'll say my mom didn't know that I was doing it until I told her, hey Mom, guess what I'm doing? But for me it's something, ever since I was a little girl, I've dreamt of wearing the German dress, or the dirndls, and being on stage. And so this summer I just decided to go for it, and so here I am.
Did you get a lot of support from your brothers?
I did. They were excited for me, definitely. Yep.
Good. What was the best part of the pageant for you?
My favorite part was modeling the casual wear. I really enjoyed it. The outfits were great from Just Whimsy and The Looking Glass too, and so I really enjoyed that part.
What kind of question did they ask you out on stage, Mr. Kuntz, when he went through that?
He asked me a question about what's been the most rewarding part about growing up in such a close-knit community like Jasper here.
What was your answer?
I think I responded something about just the values that you learn growing up in just such a small community, and just being able to just learn that here. So.
Where do you go to school?
I go to Purdue University.
And what do you study?
I'm studying general health sciences with a concentration in pre-medicine.
Well, that's great. As far as the weekend is concerned, Hannah, what are you looking forward to the most?
I am excited for opening ceremonies tonight. I think that'll be really fun. And the parade, of course, like the little one said, but just being out in the community and mingling with everyone. So.
Now that you've won, have you gotten any advice from maybe, Allie or some of the other queens about what to do, how tiring it's going to be? Have they talked to you about it?
Yes, Allie Beckman has been wonderful. She's informed me, well, first with the competition.
Right.
She helped all of us with a lot of tips and everything, but then she said I can call her with any questions, and she's been great just giving me the 411 about everything that's going to go down. So.
All right, Hannah, congratulations. Great
Thank
job.
you.
Looking forward to seeing you throughout the fest.
For sure, yeah.
Becky, anything that you would like to add before we close here?
Sure.
Go.
I do want to just do a shout out to Allie Beckman. She was our first Miss Strassenfest to capture the Indiana State Festival's queen. So we're really excited about bringing that attention and getting the Strassenfest recognized on a state level. And then I want to shout out to our first runner-up and Miss Congeniality, Kelsey Margarita, our second runner-up, Charlotte Olson, and our Miss Photogenic, Lauren Fall.
All right, great job, guys. Looking forward to the big weekend. Thanks for
you.
coming. That's Hannah Burgess, our queen for the Strassenfest this year, and Becky Hickman, the coordinator of the Queen Contest and Pageant. We've got a lot more here this morning on Strassenfest Live, so please stay with us. Great job, guys. I get more nervous because I usually don't do this stuff. I talk about balls and bats and helmets and football.
Thank you for working with me this morning. I apologize.
No, you got a lot going on. You got a lot going on.
My daughter Victoria is on the rank at Drive Down TV. We only gave you the CD for the Miss videos.
Hey, Andrea. Good morning, ma'am. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How about yourself?
Great. You can sit in that one right there.
Right here? Okay.
Yeah. Good. Did you get that stuff straightened out at Jasper Muni?
Yeah.
What a...
I threw a fit, don't worry.
They've come out to me twice for not signing in. I've only been a member there since I was... And it's not Steve, it's these people that they... Whatever. No, I just thought that your post is so funny.
I had a good time with that one.
Well, I did. I was like, that's great.
It's amazing.
No, I thought that was kind of funny. It's like, why would they care? Why would they...
Well, and it's like they called me at work and like sought me out about it, and I'm like, if it's an issue, come talk to me next time I'm there or next season or something. It was crazy.
No, that's just, I thought that was, I got a kick out of that. Got events to talk about, huh?
Yeah.
You got your book, that's
got
good.
Everything, I think.
Yeah, anything you want to talk about, you can. It's all yours.
Okay, sounds good.
Good. Those little kids are the best. They're so funny.
They did really well.
Yeah, that's the best. They do a good job. Try to not, you ask those people like yes or no questions, and that's what they'll give you.
Yeah.
So you gotta try to pull teeth a little bit, which is good.
In there before they were cute.
That's good. That is good. That sounds good. Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't know. I was just making sure I don't want to get your name wrong.
Put it up on the screen. They want to call you Gary.
Is Gary next? Yes.
Welcome back to Strassenfest Live here on WBDC and WJTS-18 television. We're happy to be joined by the events coordinator, Andrea Hettinger. Andrea, thanks for coming this morning. I know you're busy. What's happening as far as events are concerned?
We have all the favorites back this year. Starting, I guess right now we have the junior golf tournament going on over at Roxor, and then continue through the afternoon into some of the events this evening with opening ceremonies and the children's box parade, and then also log sign contest, broad eating contest, poker contest. We got it all this evening. So,
being a part of the events and being the chairman for that, you work with a lot of people. I'm sure people come with you all the time with ideas and stuff, so you get a wide range of things to do.
We do. We have a great network of community involvement here, and we're very fortunate to have so many different organizations involved. And the neat part about the Strassenfest, whether it be the booths or the events or really anything, all the proceeds for any of the events benefit a local charity or a local organization. So it truly is a community effort to put on the Strassenfest and to run all the events and entertainment and the booths and just about everything. So it's a nice thing to be a part of.
You have a ton of events in that book, but what are some of the highlights as far as events are concerned that people really need to know about?
We have a lot of the old favorites back, like I had mentioned earlier. The balloon race on Friday always draws a big crowd, and that's still in the same parking lot across from Jasper Engines. The parade obviously is going to be happening on Sunday. On Saturday, we have an action-packed day. A lot of events going on down by the train depot. The Arts Festival is back this year. The auto show for Big Brothers Big Sisters. Just a little bit of everything for everybody on Saturday.
How do people get an event? Do they call you, or have they called people in the past? Is that how it gets on the schedule? And how do you go about deciding what we want and what you don't want?
We're always looking for new events, so if anybody has any ideas for next year, our stipulation is that if there is a proceeds involved, that it does benefit a group or an organization. But other than that, we're really open to anything, and we can try to help you guys figure out as much as possible along the way and help with all the logistics or planning or space or anything like that, and kind of a lot of ideas that have come and gone through the years. So we've, I think, pretty much experienced a little bit of everything.
And I talked to Meredith about this. It's a fine balance between the events that have been around for years and maybe wanting to start new events. And I know you guys try to find that middle ground.
Yeah, we some of the events that we've had them all 33 years, and some events come and go. And this year, we have a couple events that, we don't have any brand new events, but we have a couple that are kind of in their infancy still that we're trying to grow and get bigger every year, and I think we're going to be successful at that this year.
And not only it's downtown, but it's all around the city.
It is all around the city, and especially with the museum now on the north side. We have a lot of events going on there, and they do a wonderful job of incorporating some local history and doing some really neat programming out there, so we're pretty much everywhere.
And being the events chairperson, I'm sure you work with a lot of different people, and I'm sure you have people that help you too.
Yeah, we have a lot of neat people involved, and the organizations all do a fantastic job of getting the info out to their people and raising their funds and getting sponsors and things, so it really is a great effort on behalf of everybody.
Probably the biggest event is the parade, and that's one of the best parades around, and I'm sure you guys take a lot of pride in that.
Yeah, the Optimist Club does a fantastic job with that every year. They have it definitely down to a science that they do, and have a lot of great entries again this year, and we're always pleased to see all the people lining the streets and having a good time to conclude the fest on Sunday.
All right, Andrew, any other things you need to mention about the events? The stage is yours.
Well, we honestly, I know we say that we have a little bit of something for everybody, but we really do. So there's a lot of things floating around in the Herald with all of the information and all the events going on. Stop by the chamber office to pick up a booklet, and there's a schedule of all of our events and happenings going on for the next couple days.
All right, Andrew, thanks a lot for coming by. I know you're very busy, and have a good time this weekend at the Strassenfest.
Thanks. We'll see you down there.
All right, that's Andrea Hettinger. She heads up the events portion of the Jasper Strassenfest. When we come back, we'll have more Strassenfest Live, so please stay with us. All right, you killed it, girl. Good job.
We'll see you later.
All right, thank you very much.
Kept her name key up a little too long and the mouse got stuck. Wouldn't go off. So like Gary. Just Gary. Okay. Well, no, I had a name key for last year you wouldn't want it, so now I can take her out of it.
Yeah, she made it long this morning. She's home getting stuff ready. So yeah. Wow. You guys did a good job.
What's up, Gary?
You ready to rock and roll?
I'm ready.
Okay, man. Thank you. Wow. I don't know if I need that thing or not. I've been through it.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's good.
Sit here or there.
You can sit anywhere you want.
Wow.
Grab a microphone. You'll be good.
Okay.
Yep. Now it's ready to kick things off.
Exactly.
You got a lot going on. Yeah, you got a lot going on now.
Really.
That's good.
Weather's great, you know.
Yeah, I know. I think we're going to be all right. It's going to be a little not as hot.
Right.
Maybe a little cooler.
What are we saying? 30-40% chance scattered.
Hopefully it comes in overnight and cools things down.
Right. That'd be good.
That'll be really good.
So you guys going to be doing a lot of
we got a lot going on.
Locations?
Yeah, we got a lot. Parade's a big thing.
Right.
That'll be big.
Good.
Just touch on some of the highlights.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to hit some of the highlights.
Whatever you got, the stage is yours.
Okay. All right.
The stage is yours. We'll be able to take care of it.
If you want, I'll just hit some of the highlights. Some of the new stuff.
That's what we'll do.
What's new on Thursday? What's new on Friday? Saturday? Whatever. Yeah.
Sounds good. All right, get ready. Grab that.
Okay.
We'll be good.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Welcome back to Strassenfest Live here on WJTS-18 and WBDC Radio. We're glad to be joined by Gary Schnell. He's in charge of the entertainment. It's a big part of the Strassenfest throughout the city. Gary, thanks for coming this morning.
Thank you for having us here.
Entertainment-wise, a lot of highlights to talk about. Just touch on a few before we get into some of the things throughout the weekend. What are the big highlights for entertainment?
Well, tonight we have a Michael St. Angel, Elvis guy coming out of Chicago, Illinois. As a matter of fact, I talked to him a few minutes ago on the phone. He's getting ready to pull out of Chicago, and he has a whole band coming with him, the Tony Bernard Band. He'll be on tonight at 7:30 to 8:30, then he'll be taking a break and trying to get out of his clothes. I think he said it takes 10 minutes to change his clothes to the next set, which will be coming on an hour later. But then he has his own band playing while he's out, Tony Bernard Band. But that'll be the highlight tonight on the West Side stage, and the log slinging contest will be going on the main stage, and the karaoke contest going on the main stage for tonight.
You guys have, again, like we talked with the others about, you have new people, but you also have some mainstays. I know the people in the beer garden, they've been here forever, and as far as the entertainment is concerned down there, you do get a lot of people come back year after year, and that's kind of neat.
Exactly. The Alpine Echoes and Continentals in the beer garden, year after year, keep coming back. They're doing a fantastic job and really play their hearts out.
That sounds good. I'm sure you're kind of like a promoter or whatever, because you have to find a way to get this entertainment. Do you listen to a lot of things? Do you go to a lot of events to see if somebody wants to come, or maybe you can get them to come here? How's that go as you get ready for this?
We work kind of the process throughout the year, going visiting other fests and interviewing other groups out here to see how we feel that they may fit in with the Strassenfest. We're looking for a variety of entertainment, and setup time, tear down time, and just a variety to fit in and with the Strassenfest that we feel on the different stages, and keep something different going on all the stages at all the time. Instead of the same type of music on each stage, we try to have something different. But,
and down through the years, they just had the one stage, but now you have two stages on the opposite ends of the courthouse. How's that worked out?
Real well. Actually, we just built a new sound booth this year for the West Side stage. So we have the West Side stage and main stage. We have entertainment going at the barbecue contest. We have entertainment going at Jasper City Mill on Friday night and on Saturday. We have a ballet going on at Kundak Hall this year on Saturday morning from 11 to 12, which is really neat. I think there's about 15 girls from the Jasper area also going to be involved in that. But there's also things going on out at the museum,
right,
and all over town.
A lot going on. Gary, anything else you want to talk about as far as entertainment is concerned?
Well, on Friday, we have Kevin Adams. He's a singer impressionist coming out of Alabama. He's going to be doing over 100 different impressionists. He's been doing this for 20 years. Be doing Sonny, Cher, Willie Nelson, Elvis, and just lots more. But and then after him will be the Daddy-O's. They're out of Illinois. 4 guys do rock and roll, 50s, 60s, 70s. Really awesome group. The Identity Crisis were here last year. It's a teen band. They'll be back. Really good group. Then Saturday morning, bright and early, we have Royers Gymnastics and Zumba dance class be up on the main stage and the West Side stage Saturday morning, bright and early. Mountain Harmony Bluegrass Band will be at the barbecue contest from 12 to 3. We have Narrow Path from 12:30 to 2:30 on the West Side stage, a real good Christian group here in town. And then the Gospel Sing from 3 to 5 on the main stage. Recycled Teenagers will be on from 4 to 5:30 on the West Side stage. Dance Central Academy 6 to 7. Talent Spiel here with guys sponsoring here will be from 6 to 7:30 on the main stage. Country Line Dancing will be from 7:30 to 8:15, 8:30, also on the main stage and the West Side stage. Second Wind, a new group we have this year out of Ohio. Really good group. There's 10 guys. 5 of them play horns, and the rest of them play about any instrument you can think of. And the High Tops is another group Saturday night. There's 5 girls. They've been together for 6 years. They're 12 to 16 years old. They opened for the Jonas Brothers last year. Really awesome group. We're excited about those guys also. But that's kind of a lot of the entertainment right there.
All right, and if you need help with entertainment, these posters are all around the city of Jasper, and you can find what you need. Gary Schnell, thank you very much for coming this morning. Great job of getting all these entertainment acts here to the Strassenfest. Have fun.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you all at Strassenfest.
All right, that's Gary Schnell, the chairperson for entertainment for the 33rd annual Jasper Strassenfest. We'll have more right after this.
Okay.
Good job, Gary.
Thanks.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Hey, Bernie, good morning.
Hi, Kurt. How you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
All
Where you
right.
want me at?
Sit in the middle,
All
right
right.
there.
Good
Appreciate
to
it.
see you.
Appreciate it. Whatever you need to talk about, you can, and I'll get you going and be good. Weather will be all right, right?
Oh, yeah. It's supposed to be 68 tonight, I believe.
Really good.
So it's going to low humidity.
Gosh.
So excited about that.
Man, I'd say.
Hey, Kurt, are you going to take a break after this? You just
No.
wrap it up?
We'll wrap it up.
You're done with Bernie, you're saying goodnight.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Is that's what they need?
This is the end, no more breaks.
Does that work for him?
That works for us.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Those
I
little.
don't know if you had any notes or props.
No, I'll just talk a little bit about your club and your role in the fest, and anything else that you want to talk about, or events that you had this past year. I know you guys get together and do things and whatever. And your stand, you can talk about that down there. That's a big popular food stand.
Yeah, it is.
That sounds good, and we'll get you on your way and back to your
Well,
day.
actually, I think the first Strassenfest was in '79, wasn't it? And our club was formed in '80.
Okay.
Actually, that's what spawned us, because he felt if you're going to have a German fest, you got to have a German club in town,
Yeah. Yep. That sounds good. Yep, you're right. Is this you, Bloor, the last one?
Yeah, probably.
All right.
10 seconds, I believe he said, or something. Oh, you know
we're
that.
good. Good. Welcome back to Strassenfest Live as we wrap things up. I'm Kurt Guxell. We are very happy to be joined by the president of the Jasper German Club, Bernie Jeffries. And Bernie, if we're going to have a Strassenfest, as we talked about earlier, we got to have a Jasper German Club. And you guys have done a lot down through the years. Just tell everybody about your club. Thanks for coming by the way, too.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having us, Kurt. Yeah, the Jasper Deutschverein and the Strassenfest is an inseparable kind of bond. You can't have one without the other, actually, because it would just be so shallow for a city to have a German fest and not have a German club to go with it. We're in our 31st year as the Deutschverein, 500-member strong organization, I may add, and growing. Very vibrant club, and we feel it's so important to be supportive of what our heritage is all about here in Jasper and Du Bois County in general. But we're proud of ourselves, and it's been an ongoing, growing organization, and we just think that it's important to be a big part of this community.
You have several meetings throughout the year and several events that you guys take part in, to grow and prosper your club. And I know you work very close with the sister cities too. And it's just not a Strassenfest weekend thing. You have things going on throughout the year, don't you?
Oh, that's correct. Yeah, we do have the German exchange student. Right. That's a separate offspring of our German club. And of course, we have sister cities with our Pfaffenweiler sister city in Germany. And those are separate entities. It's nice to have the city administration of Jasper behind us in the Sister Cities program. Very supportive of that. But yeah, we have a lot of activities for our members. We have our appreciation picnic coming up in September. And basically what that is to reward our members for the hard work that they put out for the Strassenfest effort.
And you have a booth at the Strassenfest, one of the most popular food booths. It is right next to the beer garden. And just talk about your booth. And I know you have a lot of people that work down there because it's it's a long weekend, and everybody does their part working in the booth. Give your booth a little publicity this morning so people can come down there this weekend.
Amen to that.
Yep.
Yeah, our location is so strategic. It's so appropriate. We have this #1 spot close to the beer garden. It's all about German food, you know, the Wiener Schnitzel and the brats and the Knockwurst and sauerkraut and all that goes with it. And we also have the German memorabilia and T-shirts and things across the way with our pastry stand as well. So yeah, we're very proud of our booth and the many people it takes to man this throughout the Strassenfest. But it's really good quality food. We prepare it meticulously. We choose our quality of meats very meticulously. So we think that we offer a full meal deal down there at a very reasonable price. So yeah, we welcome everyone to come down and have a good taste of good old-fashioned German food.
You mentioned the longevity of your club, but the Strassenfest, very deep history and longevity. When they started the Strassenfest, did you ever think maybe that it would grow like it has?
Well, actually, yes, because in '79, I think it was the first Strassenfest. In 1980 is when we started our German club. We had over 300 people step up and say, I want to be a part of this organization. And so right off the bat, we had the public support, the community support. And so everybody was so excited and wanted to be a part of this. Then the membership dropped off a little bit after a couple of years, but now we've really built it up. We're on a youth movement here because after 30 years, people, you know, through attrition and death and whatever, our membership comes and goes, but we're in a growth period, and we're really glad about that.
Anything else that you would like to add about the German club as we wrap things up this morning, Bernie?
Well, to be host for the Strassenfest is something that automatically goes with being president of the club.
Right.
And again, it's an inseparable bond with the city. I just think it's an honor to be a part of the Strassenfest committee, first of all, because I've learned a lot this past year of what it takes to put on a program like this. This is a major production for a small city. And it's first class, I mean, just first class. But no, the Jasper Deutsch Verein is really a proud organization. It's a fun thing. It's all about it's a social club.
Right.
And I want to emphasize that. Anyone out there wants to join, please do, because it's something you'll be proud of, to be a part of, and you get your membership back in one meeting.
Sounds great, Bernie.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for coming by this morning. Have a great weekend at the Strassenfest.
Thank you, Kurt. Thanks for having us.
All right, that's Bernie Jeffries, the president of the Jasper German Club. He will be a very busy man like everyone else here for the Strassenfest this weekend. That will wrap up our Strassenfest Live program for another year here on WBDC and WJTS-18 television. We want to invite everyone to take part in all the different Strassenfest events and activities, especially go check out the Talentsfield coming up on Saturday night on the main stage, sponsored by us here at WJTS-18. We'll also have other Strassenfest-related programs such as the parade and whatnot to be broadcast at a later date. So for everyone involved in our Strassenfest Live program here on WBDC and WJTS, and of course our Strassenfest guests this morning, I'm Kurt Guxel saying enjoy this year's Strassenfest. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Bernie.
Thank you.
Did a great job. Thank you very much.
I'll just tell Paul how you and Bill make it so comfortable to use you got a calming.
Yeah, well, that's good. Somebody has to be all right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bernie. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.